What is up, YouTube? This is the psychedelic meathead, Ben Johnston. I'm in this studio. Last time I made a video in here, it became very echoey. So I'm gonna try and keep my voice at a nice level because I don't want it to start echoing. So hope for the best that it really doesn't. Right, so let's make a little video. I've not been making too many videos lately. Just because I've had a lot more stuff going on in my life, and unfortunately I don't have that many subscribers, just on the 200, which is pretty awesome, but obviously YouTube doesn't pay me for anything. So I've been busy with other things, other means to make money, which is like everyone else, working a job, a full-time job. So as you saw in some of my last videos, I travelled to Poland. Interesting time to reflect on that journey of Poland. I did, let's say, some soul searching, a lot of thinking about where I'm going to be going, my direction in life. You know, life is an interesting journey, and one way how I like to look at life is like this. Imagine you're on a desert island. Okay, just imagine you're on a desert island, and all you have with you is a DVD player, a TV, and 1,000 DVDs. Now, every single one of them DVDs is going to be comedy. Is every single one of them going to be action adventure? Like, they're not. Like, if you are on there for the rest of your life and you have a choice of 1,000, you're going to pick every single category, even categories you might not even be interested in. Okay, and that's life. Okay, every single day of your life, when you wake up, when your eyes wake up in the morning, and you barely open your eyes and you're like a newborn kitten, squeezing your eyes, boom, and they wake up, it's a new movie of your life. Now, that day could turn into a comedy, you know, it could turn into a drama, it could turn into an action adventure. You really don't know, and that's life. What we try and do is we try and control every single situation instead of sometimes letting life kind of throw us around. And when we kind of like give up control, that's when we start to live, because then we come out of our comfort zones. Most of us do things because we're used to doing it. You know, we don't really want to break the mold because it's got us this far, and yeah, it may have got you that far, but it's too comfortable sometimes. You know, sometimes you do have to take the reins of yourself. You know, you do have to like cut the safety net and step into the unknown. And that's when life starts to begin. You know, life is this journey of ups and downs, okay? Like, life is gonna kick you when you're down. Life is gonna teach you many, many lessons as well. Like, sometimes when you think you're doing the right thing and you think you may have moved on from a situation and you realize that you haven't, and that can really, really hit you hard and really, really teach you, you know? And that's what life is. You have to accept these lessons. Like, don't fall into a state of depression because something hasn't necessarily gone your way. Look at it as growth. You know, look at every situation in your life as a way to grow or a way to prove something. You know, if you've lost someone close to you and it's affected you really, really bad, one thing many of us will do is we'll turn to like maybe like an escapism. So alcohol, we may turn to drugs, we may turn to, like, if we're depressed, we may turn to like no respect for our bodies, sleeping with people, doing all sorts of crazy shit. And sometimes, yeah, you do have to go through these times, but it's always about finding yourself. And if you can re-find yourself, this is the beauty in everything. This is where like something beautiful can come from a disaster. You know, something beautiful can really come from a traumatic experience. Anything kind of like in my life, like I use certain experiences I've had as fuel to try and move forward. And yeah, I have times when I feel depressed and I feel like I want to give up and am I doing the right thing in life? Like we all do, you know. But it's about being accountable for yourself and realizing that you can change the way how you perceive the world, you know, understanding a lot more about how your mind works, even by simple things with diet, nutrition, changing the way how you eat, in meditation, A lot of these things we can do, we don't need to go to a doctor or a psychiatrist to always necessarily fix our issues. Even though with like a psychiatrist, if you find the right one, it's very good to talk to someone about your issues, about your problems. But if you get one which just wants to medicate you, that's where I have an issue, because the kind of medicine they're giving people to fix kind of issues, like, I'm not educated enough, but I really see things which I really don't like, you know, it's not good. And yeah, I know I've got a massive spot on my head. Another thing I want to talk about is I've been on this ketogenic diet, not very strict, but strict enough, so I've been able to hold my weight, hold my strength, and I've been fasting like 16 hours a day sometimes. But I stress eat, so if I'm having a stressful time, I will eat, unfortunately. But I'd rather stress eat than be like going to alcohol or something. So this spot literally came a day after I ate a top of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and I haven't eaten sugar since Christmas. So yeah, it was totally worth it. Made me feel a little bit better. But yeah, like I'll get back to what I was talking about. So if you're going through, I don't know, if you're stuck in certain situations in your life, I don't know if anyone's gonna pay too much attention to this video, but if you are going through certain times and you do feel a little bit down and you kind of like can't really have anyone to talk to, start with yourself, okay? So simple things what you could do to try and help yourself a little bit, okay? So for an example, find a space where you can lay down on the floor and just literally take 30 breaths in, you know, all the way in and then out. And just do this 30 times or until you start feeling your fingers start to become really tingly. And then breathe all your oxygen out, clear your lungs, so everything out, and just hold your breath for as long as you can. Don't fight it too much, but just try and hold for as long as you can. And when you can't hold anymore, pull back in, hold it for as long as you can, squeeze it to your head, and then just relax, breathe. Okay, now what this does is it helps you to go from being acidic to being alkaline. And it also helps to release endorphins in your brain and can help you to function a bit more clearly. It takes a little while to get used to, but these little things, it's like, we are not adults, okay? No matter what anyone tells you, when you get to a certain age, it doesn't mean you're an adult, because no one knows how to look after themselves. And people say about the NHS, like, falling to pieces. It's because people, it's because people don't know how to look after themselves. People have a headache, they want to go into the doctors and get some more medicine. They have a cold, so they want to go get dosed up on drugs. And we live in that kind of society. We call it a snowflake generation, and we're very weak-minded. Everyone gets offended too easy. Look, don't get offended too easy. If someone says something you don't like, don't take it to your heart, okay? We all say things, we all joke around about certain things, and people will get offended, but don't take it personal. Because most of the time people are talking about stuff, they don't necessarily always mean it. You know, people say things in the heat of the moment, so don't always take everything to heart, you know? Don't become a part of this snowflake generation where we have to find safe spaces. It's like, no one wants to stand on their own 2 feet. It's like, look at the generation we're going to leave behind for our children, you know? It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy, you know. Taking responsibility of our own health is more important than anything else. I know I'm rambling on. I'm tired. I don't know how this video is gonna come across, but I've been really lame at making videos, and I just want to talk to the camera, to be honest with you. And here I am talking to the camera. But I'm gonna make more videos like this, I think, just talking to the camera, just like maybe 10-minute long videos, maybe 15-minute long videos, just talking about anything, to be honest with you. So you guys wanna ask me questions, as I am the psychedelic meathead. I'm very close to like meditation. I find plant medicine very, very interesting, like ayahuasca, DMT, magic mushrooms, psilocybin mushrooms, great philosophy. I really like philosophy, like Terence McKenna, Alan Watts, Graham Hancock. These people are very, very interesting people Also, I'm very much into bodybuilding and powerlifting, so it's like very versatile. I'm like an onion, and there's those other things I'm very into as well. So I'm hoping, once I get myself back into a good routine, I'm going to start producing a lot more better content. It's just that life is a journey of ups and a journey of downs, as the late great Bill Hicks used to say. Life is a roller coaster. You know, you get on it, you ride it, you go up and down. It's got these amazing twists and bends, and then by the end of it, you get off it and you realize it's just a ride, and that's life. It's just a ride. Like, we all have ideas of where we come from. You know, you would talk to people from all walks of life, different religions, different cultures, and they all have this, like, they're certain about, they know where we come from, but we have no idea. And is there any life after death? I can't answer that question, because I honestly have no idea. You know, is the earth flat? Is the earth round? I'm pretty sure that the earth is round, but I may be wrong. You know, I don't know. I've not been to outer space. I'm not a scientist. I haven't studied this. So people, I think we need to have the answer of I just don't know. You know, don't be afraid not to know something, because we get very defensive when someone asks us a question and we're like, oh no, it is like, it's like we don't have the research. Like, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, even though, like, I think I know ways to help people who are going through certain situations. It doesn't mean that I actually do. You know, I can't go out there and start trying experiments on people at the moment, because it's like I don't have the paperwork as such as we need. You know, we live in that world where everything has to be done with paperwork and blah 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 blah. But I do believe I am onto something, and I will be sharing more videos of what I think I'm onto very soon. But anyway, I'm going to go home, I'm going to eat, I'm going to have a bath with bath salts, and then I'm going to light some white sage, and I'm going to meditate, and I'm going to sleep, because it is, is it 5 o'clock? According by that clock over there, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, but I'm pretty sure they didn't change the clock. No, it's 4:10 in the morning. So that's cool. I'm not working till tonight anyway. So peace out, everyone. If you like this video, just give me a comment and let me know what you think. If you like these kind of just me talking to the camera when I'm really tired, or you're more into seeing me train, or you're more into seeing me, I don't even know anything. Alright guys, I'm not gonna let this go on any longer. So if you want, like, subscribe, comment. If you're interested in checking out my Instagram is rememberwhy89, but that's spelled with 2 M's. If it works, let me just, okay, this is my Instagram. Is it gonna focus? Boom, that's my Instagram. So if you guys are interested in, I don't know, clips of me in the gym, ooh, half naked, showing off my physique, which isn't that great, but it's good enough. Check it out. Alright guys, this video has gone on a bit too long, but anyway, adios amigos, and have an awesome day or evening or wherever you are in the world. Peace and love.